everybody. Welcome to Tier 5. We will be going live here shortly. Let's just wait these 2 minutes. We will see what's going on with these Tier 5 drivers. Alrighty, it is the end of the 2 minutes that I was talking about. It is time for Tier 5 racing. Oh, what is going on here? We are at Portugal. It is going to be a very, very fun race here. It's soon going to say it's 25 degrees. It is not. It is about 30. We are going to have a fun race around this 2.8 mile track, 15 turns. All of them pretty slippery, and none of them really fun to take. So we are, again, the 2.8 miles, and your hosts today are going to be the one and only Master OG, as you hear, and Kiss My Axe. Kiss My Axe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, man. We're just getting ready to see some Tier 5 action. Actually, we are about to start here shortly. How do you think this race is going to go, firstly?
I don't. It seems like, so far Tier 6 hasn't had many drivers, and it seems like Tier 5, we're gonna have about 15, which is actually, does
The
15
same.
include the spectators?
No,
I'm
it
not
doesn't.
sure. No.
It does not.
No? Okay. Okay, so about the same as Tier 6. Tier 6 they didn't have a safety car for like the first half of the race, and then they had three the last half of the race.
That's crazy.
Um, what I think's gonna happen, um, I think it's gonna be the top three again. GoldenDrift.
Yeah.
Then there's Kartman. Um, there's MRK, which is a little bit down, but I still think he's a big contender.
Well, Tyler
Um,
Fishy's in this race as well. He reserved last week or not last week, 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas, last race out. He dominated the race. Let's just be fair. He was rapid. He's in here today, and I'm thinking that he's going to be one of the top three, including Cartman. And as you
mhm,
said, GoldenDrift. They're going to be contenders definitely.
yeah.
But I think Tyler Fishy's just going to be pretty rapid, as he showed last time. We're just going to have to see this case. This race is going to be chaotic. It's going to have a lot
Mhm.
of overtakes, a lot of slippery, slidey moments, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
So as of now, Red Bull has a 57-point gap, which it's something to lean on, but they can't. It's easy.
Yeah.
McLaren can still easily take that away from them.
Yep.
With these last three races coming up. And then
100%.
you drop down to Alpha, which is 91. Which I mean, they could still, but it's gonna be a lot harder. It's really gonna be McLaren's gonna have to step up, which is very well possible with Cartman and JT.
Yeah.
Um,
JT's
so
been not as consistent as Cartman. Cartman has been really, really consistent here, and as you can see from the standings, I would pull them up. I just forgot to do that. My apologies. Cartman is currently 86 points, 19 behind GoldenDrift, and Jim Just Rage is right behind them at 1.85. So they are really, really close.
yeah, it's gonna be these last three races are gonna be tight.
Yep, 100%. And let's see. And yeah, 100%. Everyone is going to be very tight. I think this grid is going to get into the 16s today. If tier 6 is anything to go by, I'm going to be slow for tier 4. I'm going to struggle.
Well, that was when I was setting time trial apps. I did see that GoldenDrift has a time trial of like a 16.4, which is
That's
a lot
insane.
faster, a lot faster than me.
That's
So,
faster than me.
so it's yeah, I'm willing to take that bet. They're definitely gonna hit the 116s for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to have these guys show up and show out to see what they've got to do. We still currently have not started the lobby. I don't see why. Oh,
I think they're waiting for MRK because he
maybe.
was host.
MRK is in tier 4, I thought.
No, he's tier 5. MRK
Mm,
is a tier 5 driver.
probably. Someone just joined. But yeah, we're gonna be running through all the drivers today, seeing what they've got to do. I'm thinking we've got a lot of talented drivers. Mock Mage was talking himself down the other day when we were talking, and I think he's got a lot more pace than he wants to give himself credit for. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see him do pretty decent in this race. I think he's gonna do very well.
Yeah, I agree.
There's just a lot of talent in tier 5 that they're always tier 5 drivers. I was in tier 5 last season that just
Mhm.
don't seem to be tier 5 pace but seem to get put in there anyways. um
And
Great
looks
example,
like
Golden Drift.
we do have Welshie in
well
here,
she's well she's
and
stepping up.
he yeah, and if I'm correct, I think he just won.
I'm pretty sure he did.
As well as Mock Mage, who was put in tier 6, I believe, and absolutely destroyed tier 6 and moved
Yes.
into tier 5.
Yes, too. That is true. He got put back up here, and he's saying that he does not feel confident in his face in this tier. But considering that he's still fighting for points, is pretty
Yeah.
decent. Kiss my axe in a
I
long time.
I'll tell you what, if we don't get this lobby started, we're gonna have to dip a little early.
Yeah, we might. Come on,
I
guys.
because I would like to qualify.
Yeah, everyone. I don't realize why we're not starting. It's already 6 minutes ahead of time, but
Yeah, I thought we were just waiting for MRK. But
It is what it is. We're not gonna complain. We've got more people to race, better action, and yeah, you can't really complain about that one. We've got now 18 people in the lobby, so 18 amazing racers, and it looks like almost all of the grid is full. We're missing a Haas, a Mercedes, and that's it.
Hmm.
Okay. I think they should just join in quali, in my opinion, but
Yeah, what it is.
it is what it is. We're still here. We're still
Personally,
gonna cook.
personally, me when I host, I start at 1:30.
Yeah.
Unless there's a tier 5 guy like a commentator, then it's different. But if there's not, I'm starting at 1:30 in a dot. No ifs,
Yeah.
ands, or buts.
That's what happens most of the times in tier 4 at 2:45. Yellow goes, "Hey, you just gotta join in quali. We're starting." I don't mind it because Yellow's a great guy and he's a great commentator, but you know, if anyone's reserving up, it does give them a little disadvantage.
It does.
Just like we're gonna have when we get into tier 4.
Yep.
Hey, we can move through it. It's not like you won last race or anything.
Son of a gun.
I mean, you can't expect me not to say it. Come on. You did a great job that race.
Fucked up.
We all do. It's okay. Let's.
Yeah. One of my wide receivers in fantasy was questionable and totally forgot about it. And he's out, but he already started, so can't change him out.
Can't change him out. That's tough.
That's tragic. That's tragic.
Edge, I'm not winning this at least because I'm not racing. I'm spectating. It looks like the lobby is starting, so we will be starting here shortly. But yeah. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, like the stream. There's a couple of people in here. If you haven't already, like the tier 6 stream, and yeah, get ready for some tier 5 action. This is gonna be intense. Okay, let's go ahead and swap over to our yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and swap over to our picture-in-picture so we can see the beautiful, beautiful chat that is Edge and Bouncy talking to themselves. What intense is the starting lobby? Yeah, Bouncy, you're right. You're right. There's nothing intense about it, but it's gonna be an intense once we get into the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me. Let me do something real quick so that doesn't bother you guys. Okay. All right. Starting here. Who do you think is going to be our top contender for pole today? That is a big question in this session. Of course.
Well, you were talking up Tyler Fish.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say him.
And he's
I'm
on
gonna
the Aston Martin
say
today. Okay.
I'm gonna say him. Him, Golden. Oh shit. Oh, that's my bad. I broke my controller. Tyler Fish, Golden Drift,
Yep.
and Cartman.
That's the 3 that I was gonna say. So now I have to pick 2 different people. I'm gonna say Kartman is gonna get P2. GoldenDrift is still gonna get pole, and Fish Tyler's gonna get P. No, Tyler's gonna get P2. Golden's gonna get P1, and we'll have Cartman in P3. That's what I'm going with.
What race I'm seeing?
Is it?
That's what Tolby said. Tolby's in the lobby, so.
Wet race, maybe rain race. Ooh, this is
It
gonna
is a
be
very
fun
high
one.
possibility of rain here, so.
Yeah, and nobody has practiced rain, from what I've heard.
I have not.
I did a couple of Grand Prix where there was rain, but I didn't specifically practice for it. This is gonna be fun. You've practiced for it, Edge? Sweat. You don't even practice. What do you mean?
AKG is on mediums, but he always does go out on mediums in the very beginning.
So yeah, I don't think that would be a bad play to go out on mediums, just get a tester in, maybe even warm up the tires and put them down. I don't know if it's like in real life where it makes it a little bit more durable, but definitely in real life they do that once in a while. It looks like Bouncy has started his first lap. Let's go ahead and go on board with him while we get this started. Let's see here. Looks like he had a pretty decent first sector, not using all the track, being pretty safe for this banker. Doesn't look like he has invalidated or anything. 22-0 for Bouncy for this first sector. That is rapid. If he can hook up this lap, that'll be a great banker to start him off with. Looks like a pretty good line through 5 and 6. Going down the hill now and up it into the tight right-handed braking zone. Went pretty well through there, not using too much exit curb. Second to last corner. Pretty well through there, didn't slip out the rear end. He is cooking this lap so far. I didn't see a second sector split, but it is a good lap. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. I'm expecting a mid-17 here. Let's see, DRS Open comes across the line, 17.3. That's already nearly faster than our previous pole time. Let's go on board with the next person crossing the lap, Knight. Knight is now crossing the line. He's going to be doing a
mid-17.
Yeah.
No.
17.7.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next person crossing the line looks to be Kartman, starting his lap as Tyler Fish spun it, I'm pretty sure. Let's go with Great Ace, who is starting his lap. I don't know anyone who else is on a lap. Actually, all the midfield is on a lap.
I think GoldenDrift is the next one across the line.
Let's go ahead and watch Golden then.
This is going to be 118, I think.
I don't think he'll get into the 17s.
No.
17.311. Never mind. Well, we were just completely wrong.
I was completely wrong.
Well, that's currently provisional pole. Let's see what other people are going to be able to do as a Merc and a Williams come across the line. Not a Williams, an Alpine. Benzo sets a 19.3. Not the best lap, but he can still go out. Tyler Fish starting his lap now with a
Mercedes. Oh, he's on mediums, though.
Yeah.
He's cranking some laps.
John does work starting on his lap as his teammate starts his lap. Looks like we're going to have a Haas crossing the line next. Knight. No, it's not. He's going to be going into the pits. We will have Great Ace finishing his lap now. He did a 19.5. Not great. Nikki G setting in a 41. Knight. No, that was Toby. Toby setting an 18.8. A lot of people setting their times now. Normbash moves up to P4 with an 18.2. As Rage Quit comes across the line taking P3, 17.6. That's a pretty good lap.
Well, she's coming around the turn.
Last turn now. It's going to be... That was a good middle sector. 18.1. Just put him P5. As Mock Mage comes across the line as well with an 18.4, puts him P7. Looks like a Mercedes that comes across the line now. John does work going down to P8, now down to P9 as a Alpine moved him down. I think that was Benzo improving to a 17.9. As Tyler Fish, yeah, P3 with a 17.4. That's a pretty good banking lap here. As MRK sets provisional pole by about half a tenth, 17.27. We're just getting faster and faster.
The next person.
Midnight is fun. Midnight is spun at turn 3. It's brought out the yellow flag. We're not going to need to slow down.
This is a heater from Kartman. If he can nail this sector 3, it's going to be a heater from him.
Let's see. He's coming across the line now. It's going to be a 17.6. 5th position. About 4/10 off pole right now. Man, heaters aren't looking so heaty today. I was talking up Kartman and now he's P5. That's not a good job. Well, the people have dry setups on. Yeah, we do know that. Nobody's risking that. Going on a wet setup, they don't have them, or they haven't practiced for them. Nathan's on a slow lap. Yeah, the wet race is gonna make it. You have a wet setup on, Toby. I mean, good luck to you in the race, but you're in 16th right now. That's gonna be pretty difficult to move up from. Does anyone come across the line next? Coming across the line, GoldenDrift. That's pole by about half a tenth again. Provisional pole. Looks like a 17-2. They might break into the 16s here on their second lap if they can improve. As Bouncy's gonna start there. Remember those words? I will. Don't worry. I've said a lot of things this year. Bouncy's starting his lap now. He's going to be looking to improve about a tenth and a half and more for provisional pole. As Nicky G still in the pits with his medium tire set. Weirdly, Nicky G is in 8th place with that medium run. That's a good lap.
That is actually... Now that you say that, that actually is a pretty good lap. For mediums.
Yeah, for mediums, a 17... What, 17.7? That's really good.
Yeah.
He stuck it in there with the soft runners. Looks like Bouncy may be the only one on a lap currently. Just watching him, it didn't look like too bad of a Sector 1. Let's see what his Sector 2 split is. Using a lot more curb, and he is on course for provisional pole right now. 1.5 tenths up. Let's see him go around the last corner. Can he keep that delta up to his last time? He's going to get a little bit of a tow here from the Red Bull up front. Maybe not too much.
He did get a little bit of wheel spin out off the into the entry of that turn.
17-1 is provisional pole.
He's cooking.
He is cooking. Bouncy is going to be looking to take away what we said about GoldenDrift, Tyler Fish, and Kartman. That's going to be an interesting last lap from those four, because even MRK has a chance at pole here, because he's only about a tenth off. Looks like who else is on a lap? I saw Knight was starting one, I think.
He was like 7 tenths down on his time, so I think he abandoned it.
Maybe abandoned. Okay.
I know Midnight's on a lap and Tolby's on a lap.
Yep. Let's see.
I think Midnight will be the first to cross. Which Midnight's 2 seconds down, but he's also at a 122.
Yep.
But he did spin, so
he needs what 5 seconds down on his time to get down to pole,
which
is a lot.
It's actually no.
For a
this
spin,
is
no, but
actually gonna be a pretty good lap here.
Let's see what he's coming across the line. It's gonna be a 17-18-0. He improved to P12.
He did 4 seconds.
True, he did.
5 seconds would have been pole.
Yeah, exactly. So, Toby comes across the line to P6 on a wet setup. Toby.
He said, watch your mouth.
Yeah, he said, watch him cook. Toby's heading a 17-5. Nearly getting Knight. Just beat him by 2 hundredths. That's...
He said, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer. I got this. It's actually, I think we're having Kartman start another lap here. Looks like his first sector time, maybe a bit. No, his first sector time's down a tenth and a half. All right, let's see what Kartman's going to be able to do. I'll right on board with him. Unless anyone else is starting a lap. Actually, Tyler Fish is coming across the line now. He's going to be setting pole with a 16-9. 16-9 from Tyler Fishy. What?
Can MRK respond? MRK is down 2 tenths, which would
it's
very
on track.
Close.
It's on track to there. First sector, 2 tenths down. I'm going to go on board with Kartman because he's coming across the last sector now. I want you to keep an eye on his delta because I want to see him come across that second sector line. Cooking. Kartman looks to have not done the best lap, but he was still down on his time last time I saw. It's going to be a 17-4-9, moves him up to P5.
MRK is almost 4 tenths down on his time. That is a heater if he can hook this up.
Last corner, MRK, come on. That was a great corner. He is 3.5 tenths down at least. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. This is going to be rapid. This is going to be provisional pole. What is it going to be? It's going to be a 16-8. A 16.8, he beat him by just about under a tenth of a second. That is a
Yeah.
heated lap. Nikki G's coming across the line now. Looks like a slower lap. It's going to be an improvement for him. What is he going to be up to? I think he ran out of VRS here. 16.7! Nikki G has done a 16.7, and he ran out of VRS at the last corner.
Williams in the mud.
Williams are 1-2 right now. Definitely not in the mud. What is going on, Toby? That is crazy. I'm not setting that lap time, as actually we saw Washi spin at the last corner. Nearly hit into his teammate. Williams,
question of the
up,
day
up.
is, can GoldenDrift and Kartman respond?
Can anyone respond? Not
I
just
knew
them.
MRK was going to be in the top 5, but I did not think he'd be top 3. That is a very good lap from him.
Yeah, top 3 are in the 16s. I predicted it was going to be a mid to high 16 for pole, and it is coming true.
GoldenDrift is starting his lap right now.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch on board with him while I read some chat. Giants fan said Williams scores
And
up.
he invalidated
In the first turn. He has time though. He has time to recover and go again. That's no problem for him. As I'm gonna go on board with Rage Quit, as he's 2/10 down on his lap right now. Minico, I'm also concerned if this is tier 5 because we're all screwed. As we see a Ferrari spun, it's gonna be Angry Shadow.
She has spun it.
Rage Quit is getting a little bit of traffic on his lap. He's 3.5 tenths down though. That's gonna put him on course to be at least P5, P6. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do around this last sector. Looking pretty clean so far. Using a little bit of that curve, using a lot of that exit. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do. This might put him P5. It puts him P6. Just barely out of P5. That is a very good lap. Let's see who else is.
We'll love to see good old Andy in the top 10.
Yeah, we love seeing Andy in the top 10, as a lot of people are starting their laps now. It looks like Great Ace and GoldenDrift are starting another lap. Let's go on board with GoldenDrift, as he's really close to Great Ace in front. Is he gonna get a little bit of dirty air here? I think so.
I don't know if Ace is on a lap or not.
It doesn't look like it, but it does look like Golden's on a lap. He's getting, I would say, no, he backed out. He backed out after that turn 4.
He did.
He still has time as Welsh retires in the pits. Don't think he was having too much fun today. Williams indeed. Kartman is coming out of the pits now for his final run. Mage is retired. Both Alfa Romeos have retired in P14 and 15. They will not improve on their lap times, but Midnight is still improving, or is still in the shot of improving. So is JT. JT looks to be going into the pits now. Doesn't look like he started a lap. Oh, he did. What? He was going slowly. Oh, well, mark my words. Looks like JT is starting his first lap. It's going to be his real representative one. We only have a minute 30 left, so whoever is not getting out of the pits and onto their outlap now, they're not going to make it. 17.5 is cooking. Let's go on board with Tyler Fish, as he's coming across the second sector now. I wasn't able to see his first sector time. He has a little bit of traffic up ahead. See if this will hold him up. Does not look like it. He is 3 tenths down. This is on for pole. Let's see. I think this is going to be pole. That was a great last sector. See, he's coming across the line. Took a tight turn. I don't know if that was the play. It is pole by 4 hundredths of a second. 4,000. Yeah, hundredths of a second. Wow. That is really tight. A 16.7. Coming across the line now. MRK starting his lap. We have the previous provisional pole sitter Nikki G on a lap. Let's go ahead and watch on board with him as Toby retires. A little bit of traffic for Nikki G, mounting the curb. Is he going to have time? Is he improving? No, he's not. He's done. Nikki G is done for this session. MRK has invalidated.
GoldenDrift was up a tenth and a half through sector 2. It only put him P4.
He's up. He's down on a lap, so he's not improving. Oh, he barely...
He botched.
He matched. No improvement. Let's see. Bouncy's not improving. GoldenDrift, top 5 are staying the same as it is right now, unless Rage Quit can do something about it. Rage Quit is currently down on his time.
A massive... Mark Kartman got a massive toe from JT. A massive toe.
5/10. That's putting him P4.
He got a... I'm going to clip that.
I want to see it.
He got a massive... I mean, Kartman was on his ass. Like, literally, it was an inch, and JT just takes his controller and probably just steers right as hard as he can. He was only up down like a tenth to 2/10 entering sector 3.
Nobody's improving. That's qualifying done, guys. The top 5 are almost staying the same. Tyler Fish takes pole position here. If nobody else has anything to answer with, Nikki G and MRK are done. They take P2 and 3, Kartman and P4. So well, neither of us were right because none of our 3 competitors were in the top 10 other than Tyler. Tyler got pole about 0.04 of a second from Nikki G, then to MRK at about a half a tenth, and then to Kartman, then to Bouncy about a tenth and a half back. GoldenDrift a little slower than normal. He is about what 5/10, 6/10 off pole. He is P6. Rage Quit P7. Nathan P8. Nathan WS. Knight is gonna be P9. Chosen Toby P10. Normbash P11. Great Ace P12. John Does Work P13. Benzo P14. Mage and Welshie P15 and 16. And let's see the last couple. Yep. Sorry, P15 and 16 for the Alfa Romeo boys. Midnight in P17. JTB in 18th. And Inger Shadow last in 19th. About a second, 0.9 from pole position. Can we just appreciate the gap from P1 to P12 being within the same second?
Oh my god.
Well, you can even include John because he's only 300ths off of the same second. This is a tight qualifying, guys. For tier 5,
yeah,
that's pretty good. And the top 2 are 400ths from each other. This is worrying me.
Love to see it. I mean, Tyler Fish, MRK, Kartman, GoldenDrift. Those are guys that are fast in qualifying, good in the race. Bouncy, he's fast in qualifying, but he makes too many mistakes in the race.
Yes.
If he can clear up those mistakes, he would be he would be up top in the standings, 100%.
100%. He's had a lot of incidents this season, which are kind of holding him back, but
yeah,
you know, he's just always hoping for those mistakes to go away, and I'm not blaming him. He's not doing horribly so far.
No. And then with Nikki G, he's a hit or miss. He'll have a great race, and then one race he'll do the opposite.
Tyler, you're crazy. Tyler said he lost 3/10 in sector 1 and still got pole.
Moving to tier 3.
Yeah, get him up to tier 4. He is.
If he was 3/10, if he would have finished 3/10 faster, that's tier 3 time.
No, that's gonna be tier 4. That's gonna be tier 4. You're gonna see a
16.4.
Henry did a 16.4.
Yeah, in time trials, but
Time trial is about the same here. It's not like
Okay.
like Las Vegas. I set I want to say a 16.9, 16.8. That is Tyler says, but his race pace is trash. Well, you're on pole. You control the pace, so good luck out there. Don't kill it. And we'll see you. We'll see you fighting for that podium spots. 2.5 tenths off my TT and quali. That is pretty good. Good job, Bouncy.
That's where I'm at. I'm usually about 2 to 3 tenths off my time trial. So for me, I'm hoping to set a 16.9, something like that would be good for me.
Yeah, same here. As we have 5 red lights coming on now, and they are off. The drivers are away as Kartman got a great start. The Williams having a horrible start. Tyler Fish still keeping the lead. Williams pushing Kartman onto the inside. They make a little bit of contact between back there. There's Kartman falling back the order as the Williams keep second and third. As Kartman is still losing positions, there's a big 3-wide moment into turn 3. Safety car is out. It looks like it is just a virtual safety car. No, full safety car. Full safety car is out on lap 1. That, what? Yeah. What just happened? Can someone clip that? Can we clip that start? We had 3 people go 3 wide. I'm pretty sure it was Rage Quit, Knight, and Chosen.
Oh, Bouncy. Bouncy's all right.
Bouncy is in 17th place already. What is going on, boys? No, Bouncy. Why did you have to jinx yourself? Oh man, that's another one of those mistakes.
Already up to P10. He started P17. Hold on, let me get the detail here.
Yeah.
Position change.
He lost 12 positions. He started P5. The biggest winner. Yeah. Biggest winner is Midnight. He's up 7, starting from 17. What a race start. Anyone gonna pit? I do not think so.
No.
All
Unless
of them
you have
are on
damage,
mediums.
but-
Yeah. All of the top 8 are on mediums. Then comes Nathan, Midnight, and Benzo on softs. Normbash on hards. That is a weird strategy to be starting on those hards. Actually, he's coming off of them. He's going into the pits. A lot of people are in the pits.
Wow.
7 people are in the pits. Benzo, Normbash, John Does Work, Mock Mage, Bouncy, and JT. The Alpines are double stacking onto Inters.
Wait.
Benzo.
Oh, is it raining? Wait. Is it supposed to rain? There was supposed to be rain.
There is supposed to be rain,
this
but
could be,
Benzo.
This could be a huge strat. This could be a good call. We don't know because I can't see the weather.
This could be 3,000 IQ Benzo Alpine domination about to come in. If the rain starts right now, if they go underway under green flags and it's dry, they're going to be struggling for growth.
Yeah. It could be negative 1,000 IQ. It could be positive 1,000 IQ.
There isn't a drop in sight. Rain is in 15 minutes, says JB. This is not a good idea.
Negative 1,000.
Negative 1,000 IQ. I'm not gonna say anything further. I think he's gonna come in instantly to change off those tires. Never mind. Inbound, it says. What?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
wait. Never mind then. Uh-oh. Bouncy.
I can't see the sky. Oh, hold on. It is a little gray.
It is getting gray. This is good. Body damage for Bouncy. Body damage for Bouncy. Oh.
Are we gonna see the pack all come in now for inters? That is the question.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna risk staying out. I don't think they'll go out. They'll go in. Our top 3 stay the same.
Yeah, staying out.
Everyone's staying out. Everyone is staying out. This is gonna be.
Oh. I thought Welsh was going in for a second.
he juked us. He juked us. He really did juke us. Wait, how is Benzo already? Wait, why is Benzo flat? Oh, because he's on inters. Okay, I saw Benzo flash and I was like, wait, what? He's on inters. That's what happens on the
Rosenthal did stay
Bouncy's
out
in the pits. Bouncy is hoping.
and is Bouncy retiring or is he?
I think he's on inters.
He's going on inters. He's going on. All right. This I.
Oh, Welshie is tier 6 champion. I did not know that. Thank you, Raven. Well, our tier 6 champion is currently in P11. He's on the medium tires, which we've now come to learn that may not be the strat. Maybe the Alpine of Benzo is going to be cooking up a strategy that we're just not understanding yet because we're not in the car. Let's see, because I think the safety car is going to be in this lap.
It should be.
Bouncy's going to have one lap.
Even the laps following the pace car, with it being dry out and you're on inters, it's wasting a lot of. And Bouncy's fuel light is also on.
That is going to be safety car in this lap. Let's go ahead. I don't see anyone else's fuel light other than Knights and Bouncy's. Let's go ahead and see how Tyler Fish is going to dictate this start. It looks like they're going pretty slowly. I think that's MRK. No, Nicky G is going up right beside him. MRK holding a pretty decent gap. I think he's gone. He has gone. Tyler Fishy has gone. He's resumed the race.
Gapped out pretty well from Nicky G.
Big gap behind the McLaren. Big gap. Let's see what's going on there. Kartman had a horrible launch. Big gap behind and in front as Knight is getting overtaken by Rage Quit. No, he's defending from Rage Quit. Looks like everything's pretty clean so far back behind. Nobody has gotten too many moves done. JBT
Knight going down. He thought about it.
Oh yeah, he almost got overtaken too. Oh, he's on the outside here, coming into the next corner. He has gotten better traction, and he's gotten the move done. GoldenDrift has moved past MRK. MRK struggling maybe a little bit. Oh, big moments behind. Let's keep looking back here as we got Midnight and Nathan really close together. Midnight's tried sending one down the inside, didn't look for it too hard. Everything.
And it is raining. And it is raining now.
And it is raining. I see the rain. The rain is here. What is Tyler going to do?
Huge IQ if there is no safety car. If there is a safety car,
Tyler stays out.
Even if there is a safety car, they still get.
They stay out.
Portugal going in. Dude.
GoldenDrift getting a little bit of a tap to Nicky.
MRK goes in. Rage Quit goes in.
They stay out. The front five, the front runners are staying out on slick tires. Nicky G holding off the position from GoldenDrift. You just keep me posted on who goes in. Nathan is actually getting overtaken now by Midnight. Midnight made a great move down the inside of turn 4, or turn 3 into turn 4. Now we're going down to turn 5. Is Midnight gonna have any defense? No, he doesn't. Welshie trying to look up the inside of Nathan as well, but no further moves. As the bottom 4 are on inters. Are they going to be catching up though?
And you know what?
They are.
It was a very good strat because everyone's going to pit for inter. So if you did softs and made up positions
like Midnight,
that was right, exactly. Huge. That was a very good IQ.
Yeah, Midnight is up 10 positions, by the way.
And I'm assuming they're gonna go in this lap. You can maybe stretch it another lap.
I don't think so. I think it's wet. No.
You think?
I actually no. They're still getting away from. At least Bouncy's getting further and further from Mock Mage.
I think you can stretch it out another lap.
DRS enabled.
Nicky G, Kartman are in.
Yep. Both of them are in. GoldenDrift takes P2 as Tyler Fishy is 3 seconds up the road. Already, the gap from P1.
Everybody else stays out.
Yeah, everyone is staying out still. Let's see the tires that we're going on to. That I think Benzo and Bounty have gotten the undercut on Nicky and Kartman. So they are ahead. They're fighting it out for who's the lead inter tire runner. Bouncy currently has a little bit less tire wear.
I'll tell you what, the Bouncy is still losing time though to those medium runners. I
Yeah.
still think the slick tires are the play.
I still think the slick tires are better as Bouncy is getting overtaken down the inside. Is he able to get it done? He is. Benzo gets 14th position as the lead tire runner, as actually we had Angry Shadow had a big mistake. Gets passed by Great Ace and John Doe's work on the slick tires. Let's see if they're going to be pitting this lap. I think
He might stay out another lap.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he can't see what we're seeing at the bottom, but as of now, they're still the faster tire.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be trusting his gut here on those slicks. He's staying out another lap.
Yep.
GoldenDrift, he is doing the same. I think everyone has gotten the consensus that it is not getting wet enough. No, Midnight is going in. Midnight goes into the pits. He's going to be hoping for a big undercut on Benzo here. Let's see. I think he's going to do it.
All right. I think
It's not raining hard enough. You're right, Dutchy. You can still see the track is not wet.
I'm trying to. So right now, Robensol is actually cutting even or making up time to Normbash. He is. He's going. He just made up 3 tenths. I think now. I mean, he can't.
I think this is the crossover.
But
yeah.
I think this is where you pit now.
Yeah, I think if you're coming across the line now is whenever you'd pit. I'm starting to see puddles. It is 100% the time. Now the Inters are faster. This is the lap. You are correct.
Yeah.
Actually, Midnight got overtaken by a bunch of Inter runners. Kartman, Nicky G, Bouncy, and Benzo. I think Benzo has the lead here. I think Benzo's going to have...
If you're listening to me, you drivers, pit. Pit if you haven't pit.
If you haven't pit, I think now is the lap. As we see Tyler coming into the pits. He's going in. He is into the pits. GoldenDrift follows him through. As Knight comes across as well. Everyone is coming into the pits.
Well, she stays
out. Well, she knows something we don't. He must. Everyone else is in the pits other than him and Nathan. They are both staying out. Everyone else is pit. 5-second penalties for a bunch of people going into the pit lane. I'd like to redeem Chaos Point for a spin. No, you
That's
do
right.
not.
Nathan stayed out. I was like, somebody else stayed out. Nathan stayed out.
Tyler has the lead of the Grand Prix effectively as Benzo almost got the undercut. He did get the undercut on Golden. He is P2.
If you look at Bouncy and Robensol, they're now back up in the points. Now what they're hoping for is a safety car,
or
so everybody pits and they don't lose that spot.
How long is the rain going to be here though?
Yeah, I don't know. That I don't know.
Benzo is on 6th lap older tires than everyone else. He's going to be losing major time to even GoldenDrift and Nicky G behind. Bouncy is in the fight now for points, but he's also got old tires. If this rain goes until the end of the race, they have to pit again. And, well, I think they'd have to pit anyways. Do you think they could make it 25 laps on Inters? That's a stretch. That is
everybody that pitted that have 0 laps on it right now, I think you can make it. People that are 6 or 5, like Bouncy and Robinson, no. No.
I don't think so.
Well, she goes in, Nathan goes in.
Yeah,
all right.
They had to pit. There's no way. It's too wet.
They lost in the 3 seconds. So
Anger Shadow has spun. JBT and Mock Mage both have 5-second penalties from speeding into the pit lane. They will be serving that this race instead of after. So that is
very short. Once you enter the pit, the speed limit sign's right there.
Yeah.
F2 race, I got a 5-second time penalty because I was not expecting it to be there that soon. That's another thing with this track. You can speed in the pit lane pretty easily here.
Yeah, that is true. It's also not a very wide pit lane, so if someone tries to overtake you, you're probably making a little contact. And that's what happened with me and CJ in Monaco. I tried to take him out the outside. We both got 5 seconds. But unfortunate to say the least. As actually we had a move with Kartman and Bouncy. Bouncy is struggling. Also getting a 3-second penalty. Kartman takes P6.
That body punch,
he does. That's true. Actually, I think you can see it. No, I can't see it too well. As actually Knight is also, not Knight, Chosen
Oh,
Toby's getting
oh!
past. There it is.
Chosen told me
Little bit of a
gave him
bump.
a little shot.
Ooh, bouncy is
Bouncy is
slidey.
he is struggling right now.
Big slides coming from Bouncy. Not surprised his damage is not helping him out as Midnight is having to stay so close to maybe get a look down. He's not able to get anything done yet, as actually we have Knight, Nikki G, and Benzo really close together coming around the last turn. This is going to be a very big slipstream for Knight. Let's see if anyone's able to make the move. Nikki G going side by side. And is Knight going to make it 3 wide? No, he's not, because Nikki G is fully passed, just trying to make the move. Now on Benzo, he does make it move.
Inside a Midnight. Oh, they're turn 1.
Oh, just barely giving each other room. What a move from Bouncy to keep in front of Midnight. Great stuff there. Both of them having a
He's on the inside.
outside.
Turn. Oh my!
Oh, big contact. Bouncy's around. Bouncy has spun it on the straight. Welshie takes P8 as Midnight gets up to P9. John does work. P10 is actually Welshie. Rage Quit gets spun. Rage Quit gets half spun by one of the, I think, Mercedes. I think that was Nathan. Gave him a little tap as Mage goes on the inside. Doesn't make it stick. Actually, Nathan goes off the track to keep in front. Mage has gone around. Mage is also around, tapped by Nathan. Nathan is just having a little bit too much room. This is chaos. Well, she is doing well in this tier. He is up to P8, getting some good points for the Alfa Romeos, but we're having some chaos back behind. Doesn't look like Mage had a very good recovery. He's down to the back of the pack. Unfortunate for him, but can't do much for him as one of his teammates is doing really well, coming from tier 6. Let's go ahead and watch Toby and Kartman. They are really close together coming into this first sector. Already 11 laps.
On the back of G, on his buttocks.
JP
He's pushing him, pretty much.
JB getting past Rage Quit here, going down the inside, little wide. Anger Shadow with another 3 second.
Knight's on the outside of Nikki G. Oh, makes the pass.
Now, that was a good traction zone for Knight and Nikki G there. Bounce with another 3 second. Really struggling now. Nikki G, I think, got really sideways up that hill. Kartman is still getting pressure from behind on Toby. Toby proving me wrong with what I said earlier. Amazing job from him so far. He is up 3 positions as Welshie, the tier 6 champion, is up 8 positions starting from P16. Midnight going a little wide, trying to keep up with John.
On the outside of the Alpine.
Yeah, Benzo's slow. Benzo had a very bad run out of there, getting passed by both Kartman and Chosen Toby, and also Welshie. Toby's in the pits? No, Toby got an illegal overtake, 100%. There's no reason to give those positions back unless he did. Toby getting relegated down to P8 now.
He's on the inside. I can't tell. Nope. All right.
He made a look, did not make the move. He's gonna try to get the switch back here up the hill. Is he able to do it? It's a much better run. He's gonna have that move done by turn 6, 100%. There it is, braking really deep. He is passed by the apex, and he is 100% by. And Benzo can't get the power down to do the switchback. Now that the drivers are a little bit more spread out, how do you think Kartman is going to be? How much do you think Kartman's going to need to pull out to get back up to P3 to join Tyler and Golden as our 3 predictions today?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I'll tell you what, Nikki, I did not expect this from Nikki G.
I did not.
Nikki G really well, as well as Knight.
Same.
Knight's having a really good race so far.
Knight started P9. He's up to P3 in the podium position currently. And even with Nikki G's older tires, he's probably going to be able to.
Well, Kartman is making up a lot of time right now.
Yeah.
He's already 7 tenths.
Benzo is on 10-lap old tires, and Bouncy is on 9-lap old tires at this point. As actually saw Benzo in the pits. Benzo came into the pits. I'm guessing his tires are not wearing as much as he would have liked. Rage Quit in the pits as well, joining him. They're going to be relegated down to the last couple of positions. Probably going to still be in front of Mock Mage. No.
For
Mock Mage
him to make top 3, he's going to need to push, and he's going to need to make some strategy calls. Like, think about an undercut, which will be. I mean, he probably will. He's on 2-lap older inters.
He is. He is on the back of Nikki G, so he has P4 here. He needs to get past really quickly because Nikki G is losing time to the top 3. A lot of time. He's already 4.5 seconds back.
Right.
So it looks like this battle for P3 is still on the fight. At least for P4 it is. There's 4 cars within the same 2 seconds for P4.
Wow.
I'm just watching along with Toby right now. He's really close to Welshie there.
I thought I was going to see a punt.
Yeah, I did too. I think he locked his fronts just coming into the corner. All good so far. There's a lot of rain coming down. I'm pretty sure this. Can we get an update on how much rain is coming down?
No, that is not what Nikki G needed at all.
Nikki G and GoldenDrift. Nikki G is getting overtaken by both him, Kartman, and Welshie. Welshie on the inside. Welshie getting the position as actually Toby's going down the outside. Nikki G is spun it into Toby! He spun it into Toby! No, Toby's race just got annihilated.
Toby is missing a left wing end plate too.
No, Toby so close to getting P4 relegated down to P7. He was cooking on his wet setup. Such an unfortunate move from Bouncy. Not Bouncy.
What I said earlier.
Nate.
Williams in the mud.
Nicky in the mud. Nicky getting a bad moment in front of Chosen Toby, and he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Unfortunate for Nicky. Very unfortunate.
MRK has retired. Full safety car. Full safety car. MRK has retired coming out of corner 5.
What did I say? Williams in the mud.
Williams in the mud. Oh my god. This is hectic. Yellow, stop inviting me. I can't join. Rage Quit's on the full wet tires. He took the risk. Tyler's in the pits. Looks like Golden's in the pits. Knight's in the pits. Everyone's going to come in for new tires until the end of the race, I think, here. Kartman, he's in the pits. Welshie's in the pits. Pain, Giants fan. Pain. Yeah. That was so unfortunate, man. Nikki G and MRK both out of the contention for the win currently. Well, MRK's dead. He's out of everything. Out of the race. Actually, let's see here. We had a front wing change for Toby. That safety car saved Toby. That's really good for Toby here. He got overtaken by Nathan, which is understandable. He had 5 extra seconds to his stop. That has relegated him down to P9. I thought he was going to lose a lot more.
Toby was P7 at the incident?
Yeah, he was P6.
Yeah, that's actually not. Yeah, it's not as bad. That's
Bouncy. You have not been saved, my man. You may think that, but you're still going to the back of the grid. You have been saved, as in you get back to the pack, but like you've got bodywork damage. Yeah, Rage Quit is on wets. He's taking the risk here. Is it? My tires were at 75%. Oh yeah, we're not making it to the end. Bouncy, stop
Bouncy gets a 3-second time penalty.
And this is why you don't text and drive, as Testarossa said it. Bouncy gets a 3-second time penalty, as GoldenDrift also has a time penalty for 3 seconds. I think that's knocking him out of contention for the win. I genuinely do.
He was fine before the safety car came out.
Yeah. Oh, my controller disconnected. Come on.
He needs to gap out.
Yeah.
He needs to, which he can. He has the potential.
He needs to put the turbos on.
Yeah.
Man, this is going to be a tight race as soon as the safety car comes back in. Toby is the GOAT. Arc, I agree. When it came out, when I came out of AI. Oh, that's rip. Bouncy says he got it whenever he came out of AI from messaging. Unfortunate.
Excuse.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Didn't ask. It is full wet. Look at how much rain is coming down.
Yeah.
I think Rage Quit might be onto something here.
It is absolutely pelting. The amounts of puddles are...
You can even see the racing line is getting wet now. Because we're not running at full pace. This is going to be really bad for the inter-tire runners, actually. Because they're not... Yeah, this is helping Rage Quit and Great Ace. This is really helping them out here. Because they're going to be on really wet tires. Really over wet tires for the situation. This is helping them so... This is going to give them better tire wear, better temperature, and it's going to give them the speed whenever it gets racing again. I think Rage Quit has done a 500 IQ move here.
If it's supposed to keep raining like this, 100%.
We still have half the race to go, and I'm getting invited for our Tier 4 lobby.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Running through the order while we start, the safety car is going to be in this lap. Rage is singing. Tyler Fish is going to be leading the way from GoldenDrift back to Knight and Kartman up into P4. He's going to be looking to be up into the podium positions at least.
What is happening with Toby? All right, there we go.
Welshie in our Tier 6 champion in P5. John does work in P6. Midnight P7. Nathan P8. Toby P9 and Normbash P10. That is our top 10, and everyone just needs to catch up to the field a little bit as there's a big gap between them. As we're gone, we're going away. Rage Quit retired. There's a big crash. Big crash. Safety car. Safety car. We need a clip. Whoever was in that crash, Rage Quit, Nikki G, Mock Mage, and Great Ace are all out of the session. We need to see what happened. We need to see safety car. There's no safety car. We're green.
Because it still happened under safety car.
Oh my god. Normbash with the 3-second time penalty. GoldenDrift has the lead of the race. I didn't even notice. GoldenDrift has the lead. From Tyler. From Tyler. From Knight. From Kart. Insanity going on here. What is going on? Midnight trying to look up some move from John Does Work, slowing them down a little bit. What?
I don't know what just happened, but that was nuts.
I still haven't gotten over the fact 4 people retired and we saw nothing. Benzo Slice having a big slide out of turn 4. Rage is not singing anymore. Why Dutchie, why did you curse him? What made you do that? Man, someone stopped. From here, Dutchie said, hearing from Rage, someone has stopped. We need a clip, guys. Come on. Mage, Nikki, Great Ace, anyone, please.
Tyler Fishy has entered the pit.
Tyler is into the pits with a speeding penalty. Speeding penalty for Tyler. That's going to knock him so far back at the end of the race.
I said it. It's easy.
It's full wet.
I said it.
It's full wet. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So easy to get a speeding penalty here.
It is full wet conditions now. Someone stopped in front of me and created a pile-up behind. JTV informing us that he was the cause of the crash because someone had stopped in front and it happened behind.
Raining like this,
it's full
the front
wet.
runners need to see that they pit, and they need to pit on wets ASAP.
They need
or
to
they're
pit
gonna lose time.
now if it's staying like this. Look at how big the puddles are. Oh,
If you're on intermediates and you're listening to me, go to wets.
go to wet, guys. It is not the time for inters anymore.
It is
Tyler
absolutely not
Fishy,
the time.
Tyler Fishy has either done a
And somebody
5,000
faulted
IQ
that.
bouncy. It's bouncy.
Okay.
Tyler Fishy has either made the 5,000 IQ play of pitting early, or he's absolutely botched his own race, which I think it is not the latter. I think he's going to be cooking here in the next lap.
I'm praying that GoldenDrift goes to wets here. As a TP standpoint, I am praying.
He's in.
Yes!
He's in.
All right.
He's in. Knight's out.
Break!
Cartman's out.
Break!
He's on a 5 second. No! What's going on? Midnight with a 5 second.
Oh my
The top-
god.
Oh my god, the top 8 are staying out. No, the top 7 are staying out. Cartman, Knight, John does work.
God.
They're all... Knight, Cartman, John does work, Nathan, and Chosen Toby are our top 5. All out on inter tires whenever the wets are clearly the faster tire. Fishy is gaining
50% of the lobby
so
has
much
a 5
time.
second time.
Oh. Midnight has been undercut by Welshie on 1 lap. I'm amazed. 5 seconds for Bouncy.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, it's such a bad pit lane.
Bouncy's retired in the pits. Cartman and JTB, please, if you're listening to me, please brake early. I don't care if you go slowly into the pit lane. Brake early, guys. Please, we need these points, McLaren. NVA, thank you for the reminder. We're going to be here for a little bit. Oh my god. Guys. I'm still not over that we have 6 DNFs. 4 of them were at the same time. Yellow body damage, orange diffuser damage, wing damage for Bouncy. They're staying out.
Yeah.
Knight, Cartman, John does work. Nathan, Chosen Toby is getting now past Nathan.
Going back there, dude.
All of them are staying out. Other than Normbash, yeah. Is this going to be the play for GoldenDrift? GoldenDrift half a second in front of Tyler. Let's go ahead and watch this fight.
Original P3.
Yeah. Welshie is provisional P3 if the inter-tire runners pit. They may not have to. They're getting
they
less
may not
tire
have
wear.
to.
Now that it's full wet conditions, you get less tire wear on inters, but they will be losing time.
Honestly, they have to be losing time.
Yeah, look at GoldenDrift's gap to JB. It is coming down by 10th and 10th and 10th.
It is. Yeah, it is dropping actually a ridiculous amount.
Tyler Fishy has dropped out of 1 second from GoldenDrift. GoldenDrift is cooking on these medium tires.
GoldenDrift does have 8 seconds, and Tyler Fish has 5.
Let's see.
So he does only need to gap out.
No,
40
Tyler
seconds.
Fish has 8.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, both of them have 8
Oh.
seconds. This is
Okay, never mind.
this is Welshie's race
Welshie,
to win.
Yes. Welshie could be deemed tier 6. Well, he is deemed tier 6 champion, and he could be a tier 5 race winner in the same day, which would be a big day for him.
Big snap for Tyler. What a catch. Good job. I don't know if you caught that, but I did.
Nathan goes in. I did not
Nathan
catch
into
that.
the pits. Cartman and Knight are battling for the lead. For who's the lead inter-tire runner right now? This is gonna be okay. Knight gets past the move. I was gonna say this is gonna be sketchy coming up here on the wrong tire. They are still nose to tail, side by side. Cartman tries to go around the outside, doesn't make it stick on brakes. Is he able to get the switchback? He does. Gets a little bit better traction. Is he side by side? Yes, he is. He's all the way past by the next corner. Cartman has retaken the lead. Can you keep an eye on what's going on back there with GoldenDrift? GoldenDrift already got another 3. So Tyler's now another one within the lead, but Tyler's losing a lot of time to Golden. Golden seems to be so comfortable in these conditions as John does work is trying to get past Knight, trying to make a move. Oh, what chaos is going on here? Full wet conditions in Tier 5. 12 laps to go. I need to just keep drinking water. Man, I am...
With 12
Wow.
laps to go, with the pace that GoldenDrift is making up on the intermediate runners, they're gonna. I mean, unless nothing, no safety car happens, I think they're gonna regret not pitting for wets. He's making up about a little under a second a lap, which, yeah, a second a lap, and the intermediate runners will be on 17 lap old intermediates will be cooking, quite literally.
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna make it to the end. I just don't see the tires hanging on. Someone spun. Looks like Midnight is spun.
Yep.
The top three are still basically nose to tail, other than Kartman, who just ran away. I think GoldenDrift is gonna be the net race leader without penalties. There's only 13 people still in this race, and Benzo is 48 seconds behind the next car. It's about to be lapped.
Yeah.
Nope, he's coming into the pits, and I think he's retired. He's retired at the entry of the pits. Full safety car. Full safety car.
All right, so if you're GoldenDrift, you don't pit.
If you're Kartman, if you're Kartman, yeah, the inter runners, you get a free pit stop. The inter runners might come out in front. Oh my god. Why are you staying out, Toby? What? 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 Toby! What? Toby is staying out on inter tires. Everyone else has pit onto wet tires. Kartman comes out in front. He comes into the pits. GoldenDrift is in the pits. He's changing tires, getting rid of his 5 second. So is Tyler Fishy. So is
Oh, you know what?
Welshie.
I didn't think about that. Gathering into your 5 second time penalty is a good play, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, they're not going to be losing any positions. The next cars are also pitting.
No,
Everyone is pit.
Everyone
but Toby has pit here.
Oh,
but
intermediate though.
Knight, John, and JB have gone on to intermediates. Kartman has gone on to wet tires. Everyone is going to be on new tires other than Toby on old inters and nobody else. Everyone else is on inters. The back of the pack are staying on inters. Kartman is going to be the only one on wets. Actually, Angry Shadow's on wets as well. I think Angry Shadow did come out on wets. Kartman trying the alternate strategy. He is on wet tires. Is the track wet enough? I don't see it that wet anymore. Benzo has retired from the race. Now at 12 people remaining. Midnight comes out of the pits in last. Angry Shadow in front of him. Normbash P10, the last points runner. And they're gonna be glad the safety car came out. So they're gonna be catching up now. Man, what a race. What is going on here? Oh my god. This is crazy. This has been a crazy race. 2 McLarens in the top 5. 1 on the podium. Kartman has taken the lead. Toby goes into the pits. Toby has come into the pits. That's going to put him to the... No, Kartman's in the pits. What am I on about? Toby. Knight goes up into P2. John goes up into P3. JB goes up into P4. And I think Kartman's going to be coming out in P5 on the correct tires. Let's see if Welshie is going to be able to overtake him. If Welshie takes him, which is now, so does GoldenDrift. And so does Tyler. All of them have gotten past our previous race leader, and he is now down to P8. Kartman has moved down to P8. Now he's on the correct tires, I think, but that's still unfortunate for him to lose that podium that he was so hard fighting for. JB still in the top 5 for McLaren, but that's still unfortunate.
Is Colby going to pit?
He did.
That is the question.
He did look at it. He did look at it. Didn't do it.
He did look at it, but he didn't do it.
Like, he swerved to the inside and then thought against it. I'm pretty sure I saw that in the foreground whenever I was scrolling through the people that were going through. Let's run down the race from... Kartman sold. Yeah. Kartman sold. Let's go down the race rundown from lap 24 going on to lap 25. Safety car will probably be in next lap. Chosen Toby leads the race from Knight in P2, John in P3, JB in P4, Welshie in P5, our Tier 6 champion, looking to get a win in Tier 4 and Tier 5 before even racing in it. As Dutchie said, GoldenDrift in P6, our previous leader, as Tyler Fish and GoldenDrift had a lot of time loss because of that safety car. Safety car staying out one more lap. Kartman down to P8, Nathan P9, Normbash P10, Midnight P11, and Angry Shadow comes in our last runner right now, P12. I am going to... I'm going to leave you here with chat real quick. I will be right back.
All right. As of right now, Dutch, it's a 5-minute, I think.
I am sorry about that. I'm back. Looks like we've been caught up with chat. I have a 10-minute delay for you. I would love you guys if y'all had a 10-minute delay. Like, absolutely. We need as much as we can. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Let's get ready to go racing for another Tier 5 masterpiece from Chosen Tolby. Knight coming in behind him, Chosen Tolby going all the way down to, what is that, 80 kph? Let's see, telemetry. Looks like he's doing about 100. Let's go ahead and right on board with Tolby as he's about to go out on the last corner. Pretty late here. Really late here. And he's gone. And he's actually got a pretty decent gap tonight behind. They didn't catch him too sleeping. Everyone behind is staying pretty in line other than Welshie. Welshie trying to make a move on JB. Unable to get alongside enough as we had GoldenDrift go wide. Wow. Big wide. GoldenDrift loses a lot of positions. He's down to P11. Tyler Fish taking P6. What happened to Golden? Golden to last.
I think he missed his breaking point, to be quite honest.
I think so, as actually we have Kartman trying to make a move on Tyler Fish. Nothing going on as we have a big fight with John and Knight up into P2. John has taken P2 away from Knight. Knight is now P2 effectively because Chosen Toby may not be able to hold on to these guys. John does work. It's a 3-second penalty.
Oh,
big.
GoldenDrift.
That's...
GoldenDrift is missing a front end plate.
Oh no, this is... I'm sorry for Golden, but the lead of the race is on stake here. The top 3 have penalties. Knight has 6 seconds. John has 3 seconds. Toby has 3 seconds. JB is in the spot right now to win the race on penalties. Welshi is in effective P2, and Kartman is an effective P3 if all of these guys can stay within 3 seconds of the lead. As Kartman is very close, we have Tyler Fish going into the pits. Tyler Fish goes into the pits as
What?
Kartman tried to go down the inside of Welshi, unable to make the move. Big.
Is there something going on that
I don't know. I am as shocked as you. What is going on with this race? Knight has taken back P2. John now in P3. JB in P4, still within 3 seconds of the lead. This is going to come down to penalties, guys. JB is within 1.5 seconds of the lead. He is currently the net race leader. Knight pushing Tolby out of the corner. I can't keep my eyes off this lead fight. If there's anything going on behind, I don't even know. Because Knight is aggressive. So is John. Chosen Tolby has a lot less grip than these guys. And it's so visible. They're able to keep so close. But Knight is staying patient, staying behind. John is also staying patient. I think they're going to get him here. No, Knight has a big snap. Let's go on board with John. Doesn't look like John had a great exit. Knight is, as you can see, on the dry setup. He's gaining on Tolby. Not able to get anything done. But down further back, we have Welshi going around the outside of Kartman. Not able to get anything done is Kartman. Oh, big slide from Kartman. He spun it. Kartman spun. He had a big slide into the braking zone, and he had spun. He's down to P10. What is going on? They're losing grip left, right, and center. What is this? Oh my goodness, guys. Everything is going on at the same time. JB still within the hunt to get them. They're pulling out a little bit to JB, but he's not too far. He's still within contention. My goodness. This is Knight's gone wide. Knight's gone wide. John takes P2. GoldenDrift 3-second penalty. Knight takes P2. John takes P2. Knight takes P3. He had a big slide. JB maybe looking feisty now, trying to get this P3 on track. Doesn't even want to get it on penalties. He's that close. Got a little bit of a worse exit, but he is still there. John does work now, looking to see if he has anywhere he can find Tolby. Kiss My Axe has left the session. You're joining our lobby. I will be joining you soon. Oh man, this is gonna get down to the wire. I cannot leave this. John does work, is going down, looks like the inside, trying to look it down. He makes the move deep into the brakes. They are side by side through the corner. Does he get the better traction? No, he does not. It looks like Tolby gets the traction, but John has the line. He's going to go around the outside here. He's able to take it, stays on track. He takes the lead on penalties, not the lead, but he is still on track. Got the lead of the race. Tolby down to P2. He's going to be keeping that P2 with penalties in front of Knight at least. JB is still within that hunt though. He's still within 3 seconds. This is change for the lead on lap 28 in mixed conditions. This is crazy, guys.
Crazy to me is the top 3 that I picked are the last 3 people.
Yeah, literally the last 3 people to finish, we both picked them. Oh man, this has just thrown a wrench into everyone's title fight. There goes Knight on the inside, looking to make a move past Tolby. He gets there by the apex. He is passed by the apex. Knight takes P2 of the Tier 5 Portugal Grand Prix. John does work leading the race currently. but they have penalties. This is going to come down to the wire. Can they get out of the 3-second gap to JB to keep these penalties, at least for John? JB having to defend a little bit from Welshie, making very big pressure for the 4th position here, which would be the net race lead, or P2 at least. P2 is guaranteed for some of these guys. Let's see where they land.
I'll see you at the race.
See you at the race, Kismayax. Whoa. As we are alone now in the commentary box, no problem. Welshie gives Kartman a little bit of a tap, pushes him wide. Not Kartman, JB. JB gets passed by Welshie. Welshie makes an aggressive move, gets P4, which wouldn't be the net race lead anymore as they are outside of the 3 seconds, but they would be P2 as Knight is still there. Knight has 6 seconds, which will drop him down to, looks like, probably around P6 or 7 if he doesn't get a move on now. John Does Work is running away with this unless Knight has something to say. Doesn't look like it currently, but let's see what's going on back here. Kartman and Normbash swap positions. The bottom 4 have a lot of penalties. These middle 4 drivers, Welshie, JBT Drippin', Nathan WS, and Midnight, and Kartman really, all have a shot at this podium. What is going on, everyone? Holy hell. I'm not flexing my arms. No. This is insane. Let's see what's going on here. There's 2 tenths separating John Does Work and Knight. They have been battling this entire time. They can't. This is horrible for John Does Work if Knight slows him up enough to lose the win, because John Does Work is almost getting out of Tolby's. John Does Work maybe getting the. Actually, yeah, he's ahead. He is way ahead. So John Does Work is basically securing his lead right now. 2 laps to go after they cross the line. What a race it has been in Tier 5. It's gone from dry to inters to wet to inters again, and it looks like the rain is stopping basically, so the track is drying a lot harder than it was before as Kartman goes down the inside of Midnight, takes the position before anything. JB has a penalty. JB has a 3-second penalty, and that is going to put him down back into P8. That's a big change up for what would be the 2nd place finish. Tolby still has his 3-second penalty. He's going to be dropping down back to P7 or P6. Let's just see how these drivers handle the last couple of laps. P1 is basically secured now from John Does Work. Knight is trying to pull away as fast as possible from Welshie. Kartman has been let by his teammate, so now they have swapped positions. I think JB is just trying to get the most out of the points that we can for McLaren. Come on, boys. We can do this. Kartman, keep going. I believe in you. Oh, big slide from Welshie. Our Tier 6 champion just pushing to get close. Let's see the interval. Welshie is going to have P3 and P2. Those are going to knock him back, but it looks like Kartman is pushing Welshie. Kartman is very close to Welshie's rear end here. Is he going to be able to make a move? Welshie goes to the inside. He's going to be very close. No, he's not. Never mind. He's going to be very eager to get past here on the last lap. Looks like they're struggling for grip still as Knight takes the lead of the race on track. He still has penalties, so I don't know why he would do that. That's a risky play. Let's see. He does have 6 seconds ahead of Welshie right now, but that's only going to be P3. Welshie is out of the 3 seconds. He's not outside of the 3 seconds of Tolby, though. That's... oh my goodness, guys. Tyler Fishy with another penalty. Whoa, she spun! Whoa, she spun it! Totally. No, well, she has spun it. Kartman drops down to P5. JB goes back into P4. JB is going to be keeping P4 here. I'm not keeping P4. Toby's going to be keeping P3 here. JB is going to be pressured in P4 from the guys behind who don't have penalties, which is Kartman, Midnight, and Nathan. That's what I'm saying, Dutchy. What is going on? Everything is happening as Kartman looks up the inside of his teammate for one last time as John crosses the line. I didn't even notice. Knight crosses the line. P1 moves down to P2. John takes the win off penalties. Chosen Toby has taken P3. Kartman P4. Midnight P5. P6 and 7 go to Nathan WS and JBTC Drippin. Normbash in P8. And Welshie in P9. Angry Shadow P10 finishes out our top 10 finishers. What happened those last couple of laps, guys? I don't even have time to really go over that. I have to end the stream and go into my race. You all can watch that back and see what's going on. Congratulations to Midnight for driver of the day. I would have probably given that to... Yeah, I can't say Midnight did anything wrong. John does work. Congratulations on the win. Toby, I was mistaken. You already know it. Good race from you, Toby. Back into P3. Congratulations. And we cannot forget about the amazing drive Knight has had from P9. Knight taking P2. Let's go back through this order one more time. John does work in P1, Knight in P2, Chosen Toby in P3, Kartman in P4, Midnight in P5, Nathan in P6, JPT in P7, Normbash in P8, Welshie in P9, and Angry Shadow finishes out our top 10. That is going to be it for the Tier 5 race. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. And I will be catching you guys in the Tier 4 race. I'm going to be driving, but I'm going to be back commentating in Tier 2. See you guys in a couple of hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good Tier 4.